Hello everyone, welcome to the first part of the series Web Game Development. By the end of the series, our aim is to create some cool games which can be playable through Android as well as PC. And we will be using HTML5 canvas for rendering, even though we could use WebGL for better performance, but Canvas is actually good enough for us and it is beginner friendly and easy to use. So we will stick with Canvas. And we will use CSS for styling the UI user interface like menu, level selection. We will be using CSS for styling those buttons and everything else like that. And we will write the game logic in JavaScript. Before we jump into the concepts, I want to show you a clone of a game I made from the original game called Big Small Tall. So have a look at the original game first, then I will show you my clone of it. This is one of the interesting games by Robert. In this game, we control three players, namely Big, Small and Tall, each with their pros and cons. For example, the red guy can push boxes and the blue guy can jump higher. To finish the game, you had to reach those three players to the portal, and as you progress through the levels, the game gets harder and trickier. As you can see at this point, the keys and doors are introduced to increase the hardness of the level. And here's my clone of it. Even it's 100% copy of the original game, it is actually playable through Android, and I want to teach you how I made the menu, camera movement, levels, everything else. Now let's look at some of the concepts which will be in this series, and probably the first thing should be the structure. We can't just write thousands of lines of code without the nice structure, or else it will be messy. And other things like game loop, preloader, camera, spreadsheet animation, simple physics and rigid body physics, and so on and so on, like particle system, UI and everything else. After we gain the knowledge of these things, we'll make some cool games with the assets and the knowledge we have. So stay tuned guys, I will see you soon.